Hello everybody, I'm glad you're looking in at this video, see what it's all about. My name is Jamie. I am a martial arts instructor for Black Dragon Martial Arts in Sault Ste. Marie. I also teach Taekwondo and fitness and self-defense at Muckwa Health and Fitness Center, which is why they asked me to do this video today. So, I'm going to be going through a lot of fitness stuff here. I'm going to incorporate some of those martial arts skills as well. So just a few techniques that we're going to learn right off the bat and incorporate into the workout for you. They're going to be easy, they're going to be simple, yet effective in the right scenarios. I'm not necessarily going to tell you what scenarios would be at this time. I do in the classes, but if you use your imagination, you'll be able to figure it out. So that being said, I will also say, I've never done a video like this before, so hang in there. We'll probably have some mistakes along the way, and we'll be learning together. So, all right. So one of the first things that we're going to be learning to do is using our elbows, okay? So we're going to throw our elbows as if we're going to jab somebody in the ribs. We're also going to use our elbows for some blocks, okay? So if we're throwing elbows, we're going to use the back of our elbow in this scenario. So the very back, not the tip, the back, and we're going to be throwing it in. You can grab your hand and really make it count. Using my hips to throw it in as well, okay? For those blocks, I'm going to take my elbow up. I'm going to turn my whole body as I do this block. I'm taking this bone right here, and I'm going to block something over here, okay? I'm using my hip, pivoting on my back foot, and my arm isn't really moving, okay? So that's my block. Just make a big muscle, kind of bend your legs a little, and turn your body for that block, okay? So our next one that we'll use is going to be a punch. So I like to teach everyone how to use a proper fist. If you punch with the wrong kind of fist, you'll end up actually hurting yourself instead of your attacker or opponent, whoever you're punching. So start out with a good punch. I'm going to move a little closer. My daughter's manning the camera for me. Fist is going to happen with your palm going straight. You're going to roll your fingers, tuck them, roll them all the way down. Take your thumb, fold it across your knuckles. And then you're going to point these two top knuckles at your target, okay? Those are the ones that you want to make impact as you throw. And notice I'm chambering back. Get your power from your hip to chamber back, okay? These don't have to be perfect. I just want you to know how to make a great fist. If you tuck in like this or stick your thumb out, potential to get hurt. Another thing we're going to be doing is going to be a front kick. We're going to be doing those in some of our groundwork actually. But what you want to do with the front kick is you want the ball of your foot to make contact with the target. So you're going to be curling your toes back if you can, and you're going to push that ball of the foot out at the target. So I'm bringing my knee up, taking that ball of the foot and pushing it out at my target, okay? My hips go too. I'm thrusting forward with it. Those don't have to be perfect. Okay. Other thing we're doing, and this will be in our stand-up cardio, we're going to come up with our knee, and we're just going to slap our foot out, okay? I'm going to use the top of my foot, actually the top of my ankle, I guess it would be, and that's what I really want to make contact. This would be for a groin strike. I feel it's necessary to tell you that, okay? So you're coming up, and you're slapping that foot, and you want it to be right at that groin level, and this is why we don't want to worry about our foot necessarily connecting. You just want to get it up there fast and slap it in as much as you can. I think that's probably good to get us started. If any more techniques come up along the way, we'll take care of it at that time. So let us get started. We're going to start out with a little bit of cardio. Not too bad. We're going to do some stuff in between. We're going to just kind of give a light walk or a light jog, just catch our breath real quick, and then we're going to get back to another one. We're just going to kind of cycle through. Then we'll have a little recover period, and you can look forward to that. All right. So starting out, let's do about 20 jumping jacks. I don't want to count through the whole thing, so it may be less, it may be more, but we're stick together as much as we can, okay? All right, I'm ready. Let's go. 1, 2, and then we're just going to keep this pace. I'm keeping my knees soft. I'm up on the balls of my feet. not slamming my heels into the ground. Really makes it a little less impact. All right, now we're just going to catch the breath. So I should also mention that most of this stuff is going to be low impact, okay? For those of us who have back issues, knee issues, still keeping it doable, okay? We're going to build strength. We're going to up our cardio. It's going to be great. Okay, next thing we're going to do is called a skater. So we're going to slide back, step behind, slide back, step behind. As I slide back, my left foot, my left arm down, right foot, right arm down, okay? Do that with a little speed. You'll notice that my arms go up and block as I do things. It's a habit, good habit. You can do it, great. You want to make sure you breathe. All right, now we're going to turn that into those forearm blocks I showed you. Okay, so we're going to, good. Okay, now we can jab those elbows on the next one. So we're going to come left foot, right elbow, right foot, left elbow. And just try and throw them back, getting somebody in the ribs. Our heart's going now. All right, now we're going to incorporate those punches. Same movement. Now we're going to punch as we step. Okay, left foot, left punch. Right foot, right punch. Try and get that guarding block up. I hope this breathing in your ear is not too annoying. I'm going to put music in here. Hopefully it's going to drown it out. Yeah, that was a big series with no rest. I got us. So make sure you keep it moving. You want to stiffen up. If you want to put dancing, that's okay. Let's keep moving. All right. All right, now we're going to do a double knee bounce. So we're going to bounce, strike the knee. Okay, when we strike the knee, we want to get that knee coming straight up. That's supposed to be something I forgot. We want to get our hips up, pushing that knee, driving it through. Okay, so we're going to okay, good. And switch. Really think about getting those hips driving up. Get some weight behind those knees. Now some pulling down too. Feels really good actually. All right, let's block it out. Keep it moving. Try not to breathe too hard in your ear. All right, so go down to the ground here. We're going to do a mountain runner. So we want to get all fours to start out. We're going to pop our feet back behind us, just shoulder width. Okay, we're going to drive a knee forward, bring it back, drive a knee forward, bring it back. Okay, do them slow if you have to. Try to do it fast if you can. And let's go. Try and keep your head up. Push away from the ground, nice and strong. All right, awesome. Take a little breather here. Okay, we're going to do the same movement, but this time we're going to come up into a frog jump. So, in a plank, feet wide, and you come up and jump. Frog jump, and back. One. Not very graceful in this one. One more. Good. Okay, come up and walk it out again. You want to cramp up. Almost done with this cardio part. We're breathing hard. Good. All right. Let's go into a little squat. In my squat, my toes are going to face forward. Put my knees over my toes. It's going to be like I'm sitting in a higher chair or a stool. Okay, I'm not trying to get way down yet. All right. So we're just going to try and stay low while we move. Punch to the side. Stay low. Punch to the side. Make sure you breathe. It isn't that hard. So we can catch our breath a little more. Again, think about those guards. I know if mine was dropping. Try and stay low. All right, good. Let's keep moving a little. I'll talk a little while we catch my breath. And keep going. If you want to get a quick drink of water or something, great. All right. So, notice in home gym, none of us are able to get out and about. So it's great that you're tuning in here. If that part is all you can do or all you want to do, totally fine. You moved. You got your heart rate up. Breaking a sweat already. So, hey, you're doing great. You want to keep going with me? I'm going to do some more strength stuff. We're going to have more of those techniques involved. Some are going to be things you're familiar with if you've exercised at all. Some are going to be new. And we're just going to do the best we can. Okay, so if you need to take a break, you need to stop for a second, totally fine. Just pop back in where you can. All right, so let's start out on the ground. Another big breath is great. Not rest time though. Okay. So we are going to lay back and we're going to do a bridge. Okay. So most people will put their hands out to the side for the bridge. Knees are up, feet are a little out, and you just pump up and down, pushing the core up and down. I like to bring my feet in a little bit more. And I lock my arms behind me, clasp them like so, you can see. And then I come up a little higher on my shoulders. And I just hold it there, okay? Really engaging the core, lifting belly button to the ceiling. And everything through here is tight. Okay, so just hold that. And focus. That's your breath. Yeah, this is really good for our lower back strength, our core, keeping it engaged. I feel it right here on my sides, my glutes, my hamstrings. Good exercise. And we can bring that down for a rest. Okay, so next one, if you'd like to do the same kind of bridge, only this time I want you to hold it. Put your arms inside to make it easier. And we're going to push our ball of our foot, like our breath kick I showed you, up towards the ceiling. And I'm also bringing my core up, which is driving my hip up. Okay? And come down. So, up and down. If you want to make it more challenging, try to hold your bridge. It is more challenging, harder to balance. All right, good. Bring it for a rest. Your supporting leg gets a lot of that. My glutes is burning for that. All right. Okay. Go with that same easy hold. If you want to make it harder, you can do it like this. But it's hard. Keep that core up. Nice. I'll bring it for a rest. That's doing great if you're holding in there. Love it. Okay. I'm using a bike for the first time in my life too. It's kind of weird. And again, sorry about the breathing, but what am I going to do? Courage. All right, so we're going to go up into our full bridge again, and we're going to hold it. And I want you to chamber your knees back, push your front foot out, pushing the wall away, and bring it back. You're going to hold that bridge. And again, if you want to make it harder, roll up on those shoulders, clasp those hands behind you. Good. Down for a rest. To the other side. Okay. Go. And bridge up. Out. Don't let those hips stop. Push that wall away. Good. Yeah. Very nice. Whew, my hair really fell out on that one. All right. If you need to adjust your hair, go ahead. Okay. Take a little breather. Next thing we're going to do is, again, bridge. So we're going to hold our bridge up, like so. Higher you can get it, the better. And then you're going to drop those arms, and we're going to dip. Okay, so I'm trying to keep I gotta feel it, my wrists under my shoulders, body up, and dipping. So this will work our triceps. Okay, get down and up. Don't put your butt all the way down. You gotta have all your weight right here. So it might look like I'm touching, I can't see, but I'm not. Harder than it looks. Very good. All right. Very nice. Whew. A little hard on the wrist too. Shake them out a little. All right. For our next one, we're going to do some leg lifts, okay? Really good for the core, but also really good for having nice lean muscle in your legs because they're nice and taut the whole time you're doing it. So we're going to lay back. You can put your hands under your butt or at your side. Elbows back, under the shoulders. And we're just going to legs straight out. Core is very tight and engaged. And we're just going to lift up about 6 inches. And then we're going to go slowly up, just to where it's comfortable for you. Slowly down to that 6 inches. And we're trying to do it nice and slow. That works the most muscles. And you should have a nice little burn in your core when you're done with it. Nice and slow. And try not to let your shoulders collapse. I'm also trying to keep my chest up, open towards the ceiling. Head tall. We don't want to accidentally use our neck. If you can keep tall, you can kind of avoid that. One more. Okay, legs are shaking a little on that. Let's take a little rest. Okay. All right, same setup. Elbows, tight core. We're going to lift those feet up 6 inches again. This time we're going to do flutter kicks. So pointing my toes straight out, flexing the feet down, and make sure we're breathing. Be conscious of that chest. Don't let yourself fall. And again, my feet are not hitting the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, we're shaking. 1. Woo, that's one. All right. Take a little breather on that. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is our planks. Okay? Planks, I think, are the best exercise. It gets my whole body. I feel it everywhere. And after you do it for a while, you can hold it for quite a while. The longer, the better. So we're going to start out with our plank, a low plank. So we're going to just make some fists if you want, or you can put your hands down. I make fists. My elbows go on the ground, and my feet go straight out behind. You can keep them shoulder width, or you can bring them in tight to make it a little harder. But some of the stuff we're going to be doing, you'll want them out. So my core is totally engaged. Hopefully, I'm nice and flat. My butt's not sticking up or dipping down. Nice and flat. Pushing away from the ground through my elbows. Shoulders are tall. All right, that's a good exercise already. All right, now we're just going to do 5, alternating up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold it high. You're doing great. I'm just rocking back and forth a little bit just because I like it. You can do it too if you want. Some people like to come forward and back, forward and back. If you like that, go for it. All right. Bring it down for a little rest now. Whew. I'm shaking up. Okay, next time when we go down, we're going to throw that back elbow. So we're going to start in a high plank. And as we come through, we're going to high elbow up. Look behind us, high elbow up. Look behind us. Okay? So, back into a high plank. If you have weak wrists, you can go up on your knuckles, depending on what kind of floor you're on. All right, and we're just going to elbow back. Elbow. Really drive that elbow. My hips are twisting. As I strike, I'm breathing out. Something we learn in martial arts as well. Help you make sure you're breathing. Good. Take a little break there again. All right. So, I know I keep mentioning breathing and, learning in martial arts to breathe. So, as a human species, we have fight or flight, right? So, martial arts, you learn how to fight, but also when to know when you're smart to have your flight. So, most of the stuff we're doing, training our bodies to be ready, right? You have to have your cardio, you have to be able to breathe. I know it sounds like I can't breathe, but it's also hard to talk and breathe at the same time. So, all right, let's come up a little bit. All right, so we're going to do some lunges. Let's start with our right foot back. My feet are going to be about shoulder width apart, and I'm just going to be nice soft knees when I come up. I always put my hands up because it's good to learn to guard all the time. And we're going to go down, almost touch the knee, but don't touch it, and back up. And we're just going to do 10 of each side. I'm trying to be aware that my knee is going straight over my toes and I'm not twisting in or out. That really hurts, especially if you do it more than once. All right, swap legs. What happened? Okay, ready. Here we go, other leg. Remember to keep track of those toes. Try not to hit your knee all the way down. Good. Just a couple more. Starting to burn a little bit. All right. Shake them out a little. Okay, we're going to go back to that lunge. This time we're going to do that kick that I showed you, that great groin spot with your leg as you come up. So, start with our right leg back again. Same setup. Shoulder width, toes forward. And I'm going to go down. When I come up, slap that foot up. And then all the way back. Nice back kick, but control it on the way back. 3. Imagine you have a groin target in front of you. That's what you're slamming your foot up into. Straight up the middle. All right, it's a little vivid, but it's effective. Do my fitness self-defense class, sit like that. There's quite a bit of stuff like that in there. So you want to learn what to do. Sit legs. catch the back. All right, other leg, same kick. Down, up. Try not to drop that knee all the way down. Remember, back kick, slow back. Back kick, slow back. If you have trouble bouncing, skip the kick if you want. Make it lower if you want. Step out and back if you want. Make it work for you. No right or wrong. Let's just do one more. And bam. That might have been working better. All right. We're in it. All right, our thighs are burning now. Keep that going. We want to make our traps strong too. So, this time we're going to squat but do 45s with our toes, one to each corner instead of straight. You still don't need to be low. You can just be sitting. So we're going to come up on our toes and down. So you're going to still burn here, but eventually calves are going to burn too. Just up and down. And just really concentrate so you don't fall. Let's do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Whew. That's a good burn. Okay, so squat again. We're going to do that 45. This time, I'm going to come up and around as if I'm holding a big ball, like a medicine ball. And let your feet turn if they want to. Up and over. Up and over. This is just getting heart rate back up. Keep it up. Stretching your legs. Might not feel like a stretch, but it is. Couple more. All right. Take it down nice and slow. Okay. A little more groundwork here. Whew. That really got me going again. I hope you're still here with me, doing what you can. Really appreciate you being here. It's awesome. Okay. So just get our abs engaged again a little bit. Just going to do some quick punches. Just 10. Just to warm them back up. You want to try and keep your abs engaged the whole time. Sometimes we forget. I'm going to warm them back up. All right. Knees are up. I'm just going to kind of squeeze in a little on my ribs. Come up. Get my shoulders off the ground. 1. Keep my head looking up. 2. 3. Nice and slow. 4. 5. 6. And 1 more. Good. All right. Lay on our side now. Not taking a break. Don't get excited. If you need a quick break, go for it. Get that drink, whatever. I'm surprised I haven't, frankly. All right. So we're going to have our elbow under our shoulder. Conscious to keep your ribs up as much as you can. We want to brace yourself with your hand down here, just kind of keep you stable. Your core is going to be engaged, keeping you the most stable through all these, okay? We're going to be working on our glutes, thighs. It's going to work our whole leg. It's going to be great. All right. So starting out, I'm going to put my heel down from my shoulder as well, so I'm in a good line. The bottom leg straight out in front of me, as close to it as you can. I'll roll up on this side here. All right. So my top leg, I'm going to turn my toe in and down. Not sure if you can see it. In and down like this. So my hip is actually rolling forward. Okay? And what I'm going to do is come straight in front of my body, off to your side, and then back. I'm not going to step my foot down. 1, 2, 3. Make sure you breathe. Core is very engaged. 6, 7. Only tap in front of you, not at the back. 9, 10. Good. Very nice. All right, now we're going to tap behind, okay? So still going to rotate in, just like we were, hips going forward, toes are down, tap behind, just where you can reach comfortably, don't really strain, and then back. And again, don't touch. 1, keep tight core, will keep you from rolling too much. 4, 5. This one's burning me a little. You can tell where your weak spots are. 1 more of those. Good. Okay, let's rest that out. All right, doing great. All right, now we're going to come up. We're going to pulse upwards, okay? This time you can push your foot out like your heel's going out to the wall. Or come up. Just coming about a foot from my other foot. And a foot or 2 up in the air. However is good. Engage that core. Try not to slump down like I just did. Try not to do this. Try to keep tall. Getting hard though. Good. All right. Just a little bit more on this leg. And I promise we're going to have a good stretch after. It's going to be good. Okay, so we're going to come up again. Go ahead and push that heel out. We're going to make little circles. Try and do 10 forward. I already got 5, so we're doing good. Small little circles. Whew, burns so much. Hamstring and glute. Whew, rest it. Okay, now we're going to do the same, but backwards. So come up. 1, 2. I'm pushing that heel out. That's like really engage that glute and that hamstring. Little circles. Core engaged. 9, 10. Good. Bring it down. That's nice. All right. Switching to the other side. Hope I remember everything I did there. Okay. So, again, the setup. Elbow under shoulder. Elbow in heel, my bottom heel, all in a line, hopefully. And top foot, we're going to hip forward, toes down. And we're going to 1, 2. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Rest it a little. Nice. And we're going to still flex that foot, and we're going to reach behind. Keep that core nice and tight. Stay up tall. 1, 2, 3. Try not to roll forward so much. Try to keep tight here. You don't have to reach back far. Keep the core engaged. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. All right. Let it sit for a sec. And what comes next? Push the heel out towards the wall. Fix up your stance, nice and tall again. Ribs up. Open up them feet and pump up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. Rest it. Circles are next. Bring it up, push that heel out, 10 small forward. Stay tall on that shoulder and arm. 6, 8, 9, 10. Take a break. Some of you might be so strong right there, you don't need that break, but I need that break. All right, push that heel and backward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And rest it. Very good. Okay, I promised you a little stretch after that, so we're going to go ahead. Wrap this leg in front. Pull your knee in. Woo, that feels good. You'll feel it right in here. Okay, sit up nice and tall as you can. Nice straight back, elongated neck. You can look behind you. Stand back there for support. Okay, come back to middle. All right, we're just doing these straight ones again, okay? So this foot comes over, pull the knee in, sit up nice and tall. Should feel that good stretch right here again. And don't get excited, we're not done. Just want to stretch those out so we can get on to the next one. So kicks are very important in martial arts. I am working on my kick strength again, coming back from a little injury. So lucky you get to participate in that. All right, reach over and look. Stay nice and tall. Okay. All right, go all fours now. Okay, so my hands are under my shoulders, knees shoulder width apart, and I want to engage the core by pulling my belly button up. I'm not down like this. Bring it up so you can try to get as flat a back as you can and keep your head nice and long. All right, so we're going to do that same toe tap again out to our side. So both hands down, nice and strong, pushing through. You're going to stick this leg out, and I want you to do that front kick backwards. Then we're going to turn to the side, tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. And we're going to do the other side. Now, I'm trying to keep my hips level, trying to keep my shoulders level, so I'm not putting all my weight on one side. It's tipping over like this. So try and do your best on that one. Okay, kick out behind and tap to the side. 1, 2. Focus on that pelvic level. Good, excellent. All right, I got sweat dripping. Okay, so let's go back to our left side again. And this time we're going to squeeze in for a crunch and then push that front kick out behind. Okay, elongating as I go out, really trying to push that wall behind me. So, 1. You don't have to kick high here, wherever it's comfortable. Good. Other side. Okay, crunch in, push out. Remember those hips. Keep your pelvic bones level. Very nice. Whew. Talk about sweat now. Okay. So, next thing we're going to do is donkey kick. Okay? So I'm going to do that same crunch in, and I'm going to push up the ceiling instead of out to the wall. So crunch in, foot up to the ceiling. I'm pushing my heel up. In, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. And same on the other side. Crunch, kick up. Again, this does not have to be high. Keep it hip height if you want. It's right here. Right here. Keep the pelvic bones level. Shoulders level. Couple more. Push that heel up. Good. All right. We're going to stick to that same side. Go up into your donkey kick. We're just going to pulse up and down. Only has to be 4 or 5 inches, whatever's comfortable. And just pulse, kicking that heel up. Keep your foot flexed. 15. Okay. Switching to the other side. Push that heel up. And 1, 2. About 15 again. Very nice. All right, so we're almost done. I cannot go without doing some push-ups though. All right, kind of a thing that I like to do. So we're gonna get in that nice plank again, and we're gonna put our wrists right under our shoulders. And you can stay on your knees. You're probably tired by now. That's fine. But I want you to come down as low as you can. Notice how tight my elbows are in. And then straight up. Down low, straight up. Okay? Or you can come up high and low, straight up. Low, straight up. All right? So whatever's comfortable, let's do 5 more. If you were doing them with me. Ready? 1, 2, breathe. Awesome. You'll feel that. That's great. All right, everyone. Okay, we're going to do some stretching. Okay, so we'll start with our ground stretching. Notice I've got my toes curled under me right now. I want to do head to toe stretch. And yes, we are almost done now. All right, so my toes are curled up under. My butt's sitting right on my heels. I'm going to lean my weight backwards and stretches the arch of my foot, as well as keeping my toes curled back. Good for those front kicks I was showing you earlier so you don't break your toe. And use this opportunity to catch your breath. Starts not to burn anymore, lean back a little more. Challenge yourself. Also, keeping your knees together instead of out makes it harder. Let's try that out just to see what it's like. Good. Okay, a couple more on the ground here. Ooh, I'm feeling it. Okay, so that leg stretch that we did already, we're going to do that again. We're going to pull our bottom foot in and our top foot over. Pull that knee in tight, sit up tall. Still feels like the first stretch. Really getting a good one to those glutes and hamstrings. And when you twist, hit your low back a little as well. I keep this foot flexed. I don't know if it makes a difference or not, but I just do it. I feel it in my calf, but it's not necessarily stretching it. Okay, back to center. We are going to switch. Okay, pull that knee in. Whew. One side is always tighter. Hang out a little bit more on that tight side if you want. So we pull it in. Turn. Tall and breathe. Center. Stick those feet out straight. Reach up high. I'm going to bend at my hips and forward. Not trying to kill myself, just trying to get a little stretch. Maybe I feel this all the way from my heels up through my back. Just touch the toes. Keep my back nice and straight, holding at the hips. And breathe through. My feet are active, toes to the ceiling. All right, and up we go. A little bit in that neck. Remember how I said sometimes when we're doing our ab work, we accidentally engage that neck a little too much? We don't want to have a sore neck after, so we're just going to do some small rolls. I don't like to go backward, just front, side, side, front, side, side. A few times. Creaks and cracks along the way. And then I'm just going to pull my head gently to one side, try and get my ear to the elbow. To the shoulder. So hopefully everybody enjoyed this. It's quite the workout, but you can feel really good for the rest of your day because you did something really great while you were cooped in the house. Let's switch to the other side. Hopefully everybody's social distancing. It's a crazy time right now. If you want to live a normal lifestyle somewhat, if your normal lifestyle is going to the gym, about best you can get for a workout buddy, I guess. Okay, back to center again. Okay, so now I'm going to do a good shoulder stretch. You're going to make a X with your arms, and then I'm going to cross and touch palms. Okay, I can grab the thumb if you're really flexible. Go ahead and grab the palm on the other side. So I'm intertwining my arms, okay? So then I'm going to reach up, pretending something's pulling my hands straight up. Open the chest as well, towards the ceiling. Breathing. Notice as I go, I get a little higher because I'm loosening up. And this one's hard. If you can't get it, just do what you can, or make your own shoulder stretch, whatever works. Okay, bring it down. And we're going to cross the other way. So, crossing the arm the other way. So if you were right over left before, go left over right. I must have been. All right, so touching the palms again or grabbing the thumb. That's anywhere you can do. If you can't clasp, that's okay. And pulling straight up. Chest open. And breathing. After all that planking and punching, then the push-ups. This will help you from getting too sore. Okay, open that back up. All right, we're going to pull an arm over, straight across your shoulders, and we're going to pull in and pull out a little further for a little extra stretch, depending on where you're at. So if anyone ends up having any questions about anything that I did here, go ahead, leave a comment and let me know. Like I said, never done anything like this before, so it's a learning experience. But if you're also interested in seeing another one kind of like it or a little different, happy to do that for you as well. Just let us know. Nice. Pulling in. I'm interested to know how far everybody got. So if you join me, leave a little comment. Hey, I got 7 minutes in, I got 3 minutes in, I got 20 minutes in. Just for curiosity and fun. All right, so I'm going to reach my hands straight up. I'm opening that chest up. I'm tilting my head back. And I'm going to lean back as far as it's comfortable for me, keeping my knees straight. This is good for opening up the chest and put a little space back in my lower back. Just try and hold it for a few breaths. If you need to, you can hands in a little diamond back here and lean back and get a little extra. Still making sure we're breathing. All right, good. Okay, now we're going to do those elbows. We're going to throw elbows again, just in our stretch, but do it lightly. Okay, so we're just going to elbows out and push it back and twisting my torso. Back as far as you can. I guess I'd also like to know, what was your favorite part? What part did you hate? It's okay. All right, so let's stretch our hamstring now. So let's keep our foot flat, pushing my hips back. I'm going to bend at my waist right here, right at the hips, and keep this knee straight out. And I want to push my chest down towards the ground. I don't want to round over like this. Okay, keep a nice active back. And just go down till you feel a stretch. It shouldn't hurt. Okay, then we're going to bring those toes up. Reach down if you can and grab. You should get your calf engaged. Nice stretch in there. So my legs are a little shaky. Hopefully everyone's are. Sign of good workout. All right, switching legs. Okay, straight leg, foot down, hips back, bent, active back. This side was definitely tight. I can feel it. going to hang out here a little bit longer. Okay, toes up, grab them. If you can, try and get down just a little bit lower, but keep your back straight, don't hunch over. Pull up on those toes. The more you can get them towards the ceiling, the better that calf stretch is going to be. All right, good. All right, that's going to do it for me, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Leave some feedback. Let me know what you think. And from me, my daughter, Mukba Health Fitness Center, Black Dragon Martial Arts, we all thank you and hope to see you again.